What is going on, comic book gang? It's Jackseid, aka You're the Collector, and I'm back again with another installment on thoughts and reviews. This time around, I'm gonna go over New Gods #1 by V, Evan Cagle, Jorge Fornes, Francesco Segala, and Tom Napolitano on the letters. Everyone, this is how you treat a Jack Kirby creation. You voice the characters accurately. You go full bombastic in exploring order versus chaos and the infinite emptiness that is the universe. Open the story in the aftermath of a major change of balance in the universe, aka what happened in the DC All-In special. Finally, have your characters scrambling to find themselves in the middle of chaos, uncertainty, and the eternal struggle of walking the line between good and evil, right? And that's specifically in the case of Orion. He is tasked with a very conflicting mission by Highfather. I wasn't sure if the source wall still exists after Scott Snyder's Metal events, right? If you're not aware, during, I want to say, Dark Knight's Metal, the source wall was breaking and we was introduced to the concept of the Omniverse. If anybody can tell me if or when the source wall was rebuilt or was reintroduced in DC Comics, by all means, let me know in the comment section. But it's always a wonder to see it, the source wall, at least for me. It's such a mysterious concept, yet so basic, right? Like, how is the universe separated from, the unknown outside of, the space that the universe takes? Well, there's a wall around it. I mean, it sounds basic, but this is an idea that came up, around the back end of the Silver Age, beginnings of the Bronze Age, right? And leave it up to, the beautiful minds of people like Jack Kirby to create these amazing concepts that are basically boiled down to like basic things we know, right? Like, how do you conceal the known universe or even the unknowns part of it? Where does everything comes from? Well, everything comes from the source, right? And what is holding the source back from, being in the known universe? Well, the source wall. I mean, it's brilliant, right? Here, from the go, I already know my contempt for Metron is alive and well. I hate that guy. I just can't stand the guy. I don't know why. Orion is his usual war dog with all the self-awareness in the universe. I love the throwback of the mother box concealing his real face. The type of face only a mother could love. And if you don't know what I'm talking about here, Orion looks like anybody else from New Genesis, right? Like the good world in the fourth world, right? From the New Gods. But really, he is a hideous person because he is technically, biologically, the son of Darkseid, Uxas. Like this horrible monster, evil personified. That is his father, and he inherited some of his physical traits. Listen, it could have been worse. If you seen Orion's brother, it could have been worse, right? He's all right. And then on the other hand, we go to his surrogate brother. Scott Free is stressing over fatherhood, and that gives me life. So freaking relatable, honestly. Out of all the characters from the fourth world, whether it's Apokolips or New Genesis, Scott Free happens to be the person that anybody can relate to. He just wants the white picket fence life, the house in the suburbs, the wife, the career man. So freaking relatable. And Ramsey manages to, encapsulate those traits of the character in just issue #1 by putting him in a scenario with a brand new baby. And even though he's this all-powerful god and, this amazing escape artist, he struggled with a baby. This has the makings of a new cosmic epic. And why not, right? Why not Ramsey? Why not in our lifetime, right? Typically, writers, creators, artists that take up on the work of Jack Kirby, sometimes it falls flat, right? Because Jack Kirby himself didn't get to finish the original, four world saga. A lot of his books were misunderstood or misinterpreted, or he was just way too much ahead of his time, that a lot of the themes and the ideas that he had for all of those characters went over people's head. Especially DC editorial didn't understand what he was doing. Everybody was doing kapow and bang Batman in the fallout of the Batman TV show from the 60s. And here was Jack Kirby talking about all gods that went to war for thousands of years, and the only way that peace was accorded was by two of these, embodiments of the concept of goodness and evil trading suns, and then being on the verge of war again for years to come. I don't know. I love Jack Kirby. He's like one of my personal heroes in comics, outside of comics, as a person, and a lot of his ideas still resonate to this day, right? Like, not just his body of work, but some of the concepts that he created are still around, and they will be around even after we're all gone. With that being said, I want to know, what are your thoughts on Ramby's take on the New Gods? I believe we're now 5 issues in at the time of this recording, so I thought it was the perfect time to go over issue number 1. But I'm loving it. I will be covering the rest of the series as I go, because there's lots of things to talk about, and I'm trying to keep it spoiler free for everybody. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. You have a blessed day, and remember to read more comics.